Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So today we're going to be looking at some very special $2 coins, and it's none of the ones that are in front of us right now. So in the past few years, $2 coins have really been the coin that has certainly been the most sought after. People certainly love looking through coins to find each of these and trying to build sets. They also buy them in uncirculated condition, and we know most of the mintages of these coins, and all varying, but the lowest minted current $2 coin that has been put into circulation is the red poppy. Now, there are C mint marked versions of these coins, and that obviously brings down the mintage as well to somewhere around the 30 to 40,000 depending on the coin. But I'm not going to be talking about those coins today. There's other $2 coins that I'd love to be able to bring to your attention if you're not aware of them. So basically there has been this rush in some ways over the past few months to try and build a full set of $2 coins to have in your collection. But there are coins that only have a very limited number available, so not everyone's going to be able to make a full set of $2 coins. So I've just picked out a few of the coins. This is not all of them. I've just picked out a few that I want to bring your attention to, and they've, as far as I can see, and I've been watching pricing, people are extending out. They want every single $2 coin, no matter what it's made out of. And so our first coin we're going to be looking at today is the 1988 $2 coin. But this is not the standard $2 coin, which they made millions and millions of. This is the proof silver coin. Okay, so this coin has really been heavily sought after in recent times, and we'll have a look at the sold figures. So here it is. Here it's a silver coin, and it's a beautiful proof version. And when these came out in 1988, they were a fairly cheap coin that you could buy as a commemorative piece. And obviously it has a silver content, so therefore there was some additional value. And it also came out in a set, but you could buy it, as we can see here in front of us, as an individual coin. Okay, so now we can see there the prices are around the $90 each. What have they been selling for, and over what sort of time period? Now we'll go through here. This one here has popped up, but obviously the image is terrible, and it sold quite quickly as well, I would say, and it went for $59. But a lot of the ones I've been noticing recently have been certainly higher than that. So $81, $90, $108 as a graded version. So let's keep dropping down the list, and hopefully the price will drop away. So even just late last month in April, someone obviously mustn't have known what the value of these coins were, and just listed them at what they thought was a good price. They were happy to collect, and they sold 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, so plenty of them. So some people got some very good bargains there, and certainly it might have all got sold to the same person. But you can see there the price is well and truly above that mark. And as we go back, you can see that we're getting $40, $40, $23, $73, $19, and this is back in March. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. There's been this hype all of a sudden that people are just wanting to get these special coins that are of a limited mintage. From memory, I think the mintage on this $2 coin was around 45,000. So not super low, like there are C mint coins that are lower mintage. But if you've got all your C mint and you don't have this one, this is one you want to have to make a full collection. So we'll jump on to the 1991 $2 coin. Now, this here was only available in mint sets, okay, so technically you shouldn't be finding them in circulation. I have found a proof version of this in circulation, and I may have found a circulated version, but this is one that you will need also. So these guys here, they haven't rocketed up in price. They've sort of stayed around that $20 mark. When I've searched $2 coins here, I've come up with everything other than $2 coins pretty much, or there just isn't many available. So I haven't even bothered to show you what the sale figures are on this one because the listings were just not coming up right, but the ones that were available were literally around that $20 mark. So not much movement there as far as the 1991, and I didn't look up what the mintage would be. My guess would be over 100,000. So this is one you may not be aware of. So this is technically one of our first, or is our first, coloured coin. So this coin is a larger than a $2 coin. It's the Australian Open 100th men's champion coin. Okay, so this is, as it says there, 2012 $2 selectively gold plated silver proof coin. So it's a silver coin, and it is certainly a lot larger than a $2 coin, and certainly larger than a $1 coin. I'm fairly certain. I haven't actually held one or had one, and I didn't look up the exact dimensions, but that's the reason why people may not want this coin, is because yes, it is a $2 coin, but it's not your standard size. It's the only one that's outside of our standard size, and it's still a $2 coin, but it is a Royal Australian Mint product. So let's have a look at the sold figures. There's very few of these available. Actually, I don't even know if there was any available when I did this video, so I've only shown you the sold figures, and they have certainly gone up in price as well. So we can see they've got three examples right here in front of us. There isn't many to look at. So 255, 295, 250, so another one for 250 there, and that's all we've got to show you based on the last couple of, well, really the last few months of activity on that particular coin. So not everyone wants that one in their collection, but it's certainly a high dollar value coin, and if you want to have a full set, you will need that coin, and they are very difficult to come across. And I believe the mintage is 10,000. Renix, the book tells me 10,000, but it also tells me 3,000. So I may be wrong, but I think the intention was to print 10,000, produce 10,000 of these coins. So let's jump on to another one. Now, in 2015, there was no $2 C mint marked coin. Okay. Now, at the time, I thought this was quite strange that there was no C minted version of the technically the Anzac coin, so the Lest We Forget coin. But what the mint did produce was a counter stamped poppy. Okay, so we'll have a closer look maybe at this one here. Yeah, you should be able to see that. So in the center here is a little poppy counter stamp. Okay, so from my research, there is 15,000 of these produced, and that makes it a lot lower than any C mint marked coin. So therefore, the prices that people are asking on these coins is going to go up a fair bit. So let's have a look at what we've got. 90. These are what people are asking. Okay, it's not necessarily what people are buying them for, but we're up around that $100. Someone's asking $350, but I think we're well off reaching that kind of dollars. But potentially this coin could do that in some ways, and it will be interesting to see where it ends up over the next few years, because there really is only 15,000 of them. I went through my collection the other day because I was curious to know whether I had one of these, and I did. So I was quite happy that I had one, and I don't know what I would have paid for it back then, but it might have been around the $15 mark would be my guess. So $95. There's a few more over the 100 already there being asked. Okay, so let's that's probably not a bad one there. That's a graded one. You're paying for a graded coin, but look, if you want to keep your collection nice and neat and tidy, it's difficult to have this one in a graded position and not have it in its position within your coin collection, sitting in a nice capsule. So if you want to have one that you can take out of one of these packets and put in its right spot, then you'll need to buy it and not have it graded. Alright, so let's have a look at these sold prices. So $80, $60 there, 75. So around that $65 to $70 price range is what we're seeing right here. And let's go back. Let's see how long these have been in this sort of price range. So there's a few graded coins there for around that $50 mark, a little bit more, but depending on the grade obviously. But looks like they haven't moved too much. This was back in February, so $37 and $60 in Feb as well. So they're starting to move up now from what I am seeing there. They've only moved a few dollars, but you know, they are certainly on the move. Now, the coin that everyone's been looking at and talking about in recent months is the 2017 planetary coin set. And in that coin set was a colored $2 coin, which is the Mars coin. Okay, so I've just typed in here 2017 Mars coin just to sort of see what would come up. There are other Mars coins from 2017, but the one that you're interested in is the one from this set here. Sorry, that set there, the planetary coin set. And this thing has gone nuts in the last little while. So let's just have a look here and see what the offerings are. Very few offerings, okay? So we've got the full sets here for around $1,000, and then someone is asking $890 just for the individual coin. And I don't think I can, maybe I can bring it up a little bit closer for you guys to have a closer look at that coin. Yes, we can. Alright, so there it is there. To me, it's nothing special. It's obviously got a picture of Mars on there, but it's still a $2 coin, and it is highly sought after at this time. So look, if you want one desperately enough, pick it up for $890 because there is very few on offer. I have seen sets still selling for around that $700 to $800 mark on occasion, but certainly this is the price that is pretty much expected at the moment. So let's have a look at some of the sold figures on these. So I've started back here in February, so just so we can have a look as time goes by. So we've got here one of the Mars coins, so back late Feb, $150 for that coin. The set as a whole was selling for $305. So as we climb up and as we get closer to our current date, which is early May, we'll see the price really start to escalate and more than double. What's going? No Mars coin in that set. Okay, that's why it's so low. So yeah, look, they've sold for the high dollars. Okay, so $870, $950, $990 as of the 2nd of May. So these things have really rocketed up in price in the past few months, more than tripled in price. And if you want to make a full set, you definitely need this coin, but they are a limited number, and I don't know what that limited number was, but very difficult to get this set nowadays. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this little look at some extra coins outside of the Sea Mint Mart, outside of what we find in circulation, and have a looking at some of their values and the way that these things are going nuts at the moment. And look, what have you done? Have you tried to catch on to the craze? Has it just left you by? It certainly left me by. I have $2 coins, but I'm not going to be chasing $2 coins at those prices. But for me, they're still beautiful coins, and I'm glad that people are able to hold them and collect them. But for me, I'm just happy to find the ones that we can pick up that have a slightly higher mintage. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching guys. Bye for now.